Hey guys, Bret Johnson, Realty Network Group at Realty Executives here. Welcome back to my video blog. So I had a question from a past client. What do they need to do in order to move up to a bigger home? They've got the home to sell. They understand they want to find something larger. What do they do? So I have a special report. It's on my website entitled 6 Mistakes to Avoid When Moving Up to a Larger Home. We're going to walk through those right now. The first is the old adage, champagne taste, beer budget, right? Don't go out looking at stuff that you can't afford. Understand that the sale is going to take a little bit of time. You need to know what you're going to net and then feel comfortable with the payments on that new home. It can be very stressful to fall in love with something that's a little above your budget and then strive to try to find a way to buy that when you don't have enough equity. The next tip is failing to make the necessary home improvements for your sale. There's simple things and many times things not to do on a property to still maximize the most amount of value and help you sell it fast. Taking the time up front to correct those items can really net you more money and therefore allow you a better budget on the purchase. The third tip, not selling first. Oftentimes it's it's exciting to go find the home online, want to jump in there and make the offer and compete. The issue is if you don't have your home under contract, you're not going to know exactly what you're going to net. And then when you go to make that offer, it can be very frustrating if you don't sell for the most amount of money in order to do it. It can be stressful in trying to find a way to bring everything together. So look to sell your home first, use the proceeds then to buy. The next step, is failing to get pre-approved for a mortgage. It's actually critical to do that prior to even getting the home on the market. If you know what you can afford on the purchase side, it's extremely important in order to find out what you need to net on the sale so that you have the money for the down payment, closing costs, things of that nature. The fifth tip is getting caught in what we call the real estate catch-22. It might surprise you that actually 80% of all home buyers, according to NAR, have a home they have to sell in order to buy. If you fall into that situation, you may run into the trap of what happens if your home doesn't sell, or if you go and buy and then you get stuck with 2 homes, or conversely none at all. So our guaranteed sale program actually solves that, where we'll step in and buy your home at a price and deadline acceptable to you, so you can go ahead and make that offer on the other one. Understand if it hasn't sold, we'll step in and buy it, so it's no risk to you. Lastly, just failing to coordinate the closing. There's a lot of moving parts in buying and selling, and if you're trying to time the closing so you just make the one move, it can be very stressful. If one thing falls apart, it can blow up the deal on not only the sale but also the purchase. So it's important to work with a knowledgeable real estate team, a closing coordinator, and a full-time transaction department. Make sure all those I's are dotted, T's are crossed, and everything falls into line. So with that, guys, those are our 6 tips on what to do to trade up to a new home or a bigger home. If you have any further questions, you can always reach us right here on the link, shoot me an email, or give me a call direct on my cell phone. Thanks again for watching. Have a wonderful afternoon. Talk to you soon.